I just bought a printer because my old printer is like 6 years, and when I called the HP, I guess because it's an old printer, they don't do much support anymore. So I ended up buying a new one, and I just realized that after 6, 7 years or something like that with the printers, you need to buy a new one anyway. So at this time, instead of buying really expensive like over $200 printers, I just bought printer in Amazon. Two dots in between that, because the first dot was okay, it's most bought, meaning that there must be most reviewed by the customers if there is an issue, and HP or any other company, they would try to fix them. And number two, with a printer, of course, you need to buy toners. So more demand means less. It's not always true, but I can presumably guess that you will be less for toners in the future. So now I'm gonna start open the printer first. So when we bought this printer, in the website it says that they will give a 6 months free toner. So I'm opening right now. Okay, here's a black color and tricolor, and they give you some stars where to put the ink and etc. So this is the first time me opening the printer, so I'm just kind of seeing what's in the box. Okay, so I'll just kind of move on already. Okay, so there was a cable that I just kind of skipped. Okay, I'm gonna now take out the printer. Okay, there we go. That's the printer. Oh, and they came in nice sealing, so I'm gonna cut this out too. It's not that heavy, and it's not that big. Okay, I'm gonna take this tape out. There's some more tapes to protect the, I guess when they're shipping, they don't want the cover to press against the scanning surface too strong, so they probably have that. So I guess that's where the ink goes, but I guess they have tape because of this flappers gonna damage the printer, so they have the tape in there, I guess. So I'm gonna undo the tape. Okay, so I kind of shifted inward and then opened it, so I guess that's just to be safe, just sharing it so that you don't damage your printer. Okay, so I'm here, so far done. I read the menu a little bit, and now I connect the power. So I'm gonna start setting up the printer. So first I'm gonna turn on the power. Power is coming on. Before going any further, I'm gonna first to put the cartridges. Okay, yeah, because there's no ink cartridge, the ink cartridge, the holder came to the center. So it says it in the here, black is on the right and the color is on the left. So I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna start with the black. And then I'm gonna slide out. I'm gonna undo the protection tape. Oop. Okay, and then I'm gonna, so there's some kind of reader. So I'm gonna put this backward because that's what there is in the back. So here we go. Went in, so I kind of had to shift it in a little bit, and it was clicked inside. Okay, and here's the color. There was yeah, there was a handle here, so I kind of took off the other way for the black color. But now here's the color. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing, shift it back in, and it kind of clicks it in. So make sure that click it in. Okay, and I'm gonna close it. Yeah, so there's some kind of click if we push it in hard. There's a click on the each side, and then it does not open after you're closing it. Okay, so that's done. And then according to the instruction, it says to install the HP app in your mobile device and do a login. So you need an account for the HP printer login. So I logged in up to the app so far into the front page. So I've been reading up on it, and yeah, and I pressed like info button and etc. It was requesting paper, and then I kind of had to put the paper in and then got the instruction out. I have to do add your first printer, not finish setup. I have to do set up a new printer. So get started, and then it showed the what printer is. It shows a DeskJet 2700 series. My printer I got is 2755e. So I'm gonna tap that, and then prepare printer to connect to the Wi-Fi. Continue. I guess it kind of sees the what the Wi-Fi my phone is connected it, and then it's gonna ask the printer to, I guess it through the Bluetooth. I'm gonna transfer the information to the printer, so the printer will connect to the router. So after putting the password, I just pressed to continue, and then now it's trying to connect the printer. So there's a kind of series of light blinking kind of changes. Press release the flashing info button. So I'm gonna press the info button here, and it's getting the IP address. So yeah, you don't need actual computer to set up your printer. You can set up the printer from your phone as long as the phone is connected to Wi-Fi and your printer is close by. So I'm gonna continue and finish. Yeah, so I went through subscription because of the printer comes with a 6 months free, 6 months instant ink. So I didn't do for the paper, but I just did it for the instant ink. Okay, so now funny thing is the here the loader was all the way to the right. So I was kind of thinking, oh, did I buy the printer just for the photo size? But actually it doesn't go this way, it goes to the other way, like this way. And in addition, it was down like this, so you kind of have to bring it up like this and then open it, and then the loader you have to push all the way to the left. So that's that. And then now I'm gonna put let's put some paper. Okay, I did it. I adjusted it. Yeah, so it was closed when I bought it, right? So we had to open this. Continue. So let's print something. So while it's printing, so one thing I wanted to say is that from the computer, if you want to print, I'm pretty sure you got to go to the 123.hp.com and then install the HP app so that your computer, either Mac or Windows, so that they are connected to your printer. So that's one more extra step that you need to do, but I'm not going to show right now because I have to go to the computer and show a whole thing. But that's the printer. And here's the result. It comes out like this. Well, I guess I need to... Oh, I thought this would open automatically, but you have to open it manually. My previous printer was opening automatically, so I thought it's going to open automatically. So I just finished the putting printer to its spot that where it's going to sit on forever. But just one more thing to share is that when you set up the printer, it says that do not connect with a USB B type USB first. It says that use the mobile app or computer app to connect it. I think because of that's now the default configuration setting. Do not use a wire connection, use a wireless connection to set it up. So and it went through another series of like printing and scanning so that the ink cartridge is lined up with the printer. After the series of setup, it also prints the printer information page. So I kind of folded my paper in half because it has my information, the Wi-Fi information in it and the IP information in it, etc. But it prints out the printer information page where it gives basically the IP address of the printer. So from your computer, the HP app from the computer, Mac or Windows, the HP app, when you try to connect the printer, somehow although it was on the same network, it wasn't finding the printer. So I typed in the IP address, then it found the printer, and now it's going through the installing the drivers and etc. So keep that in mind. So that's about it with this printer, and I hope this printer will serve us another good 5-6 years, and we're gonna buy a new printer. Once again, it was like only $70, so it wasn't that expensive. So I do not expect this printer to print very pretty, very nice photos, but it will still do its job. So that's about it. Thank you for watching the video. I hope to make another video regarding any products that I purchase that is useful and cost effective and beneficial for daily lives. Thank you for watching.